Y'all, when I say, have you ever felt like mentally exhausted, like you've done so much thinking that you don't want to think anymore? Unfortunately for me, that's how I feel right now. So I'm gonna be leaning heavily on y'all. Okay, I am. So bear with me. I need y'all to come through for me tonight. Okay, help me muster up some type of energy because Jesus, my goodness gracious. Anyway, so yeah, today we're going to talk about how we can avoid getting trapped. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all some examples. We're actually gonna tune, and I actually going to because we do it pretty often. But I'm gonna show you guys the chart, right? So that way you can have a visual on what it looks like to see a bull trap. And if y'all can hear me, let me know in the chat. Just give me the thumbs up emoji in the chat so that way I know y'all can hear me. Um, but yeah, so I want to make sure that we had a conversation because too many times we say that oh we know what we're looking for, but there are times where we miss these things, right? We end up missing it, and so I want to make sure everybody is good. Okay, so let's get it. We're gonna move straight into it. I'm trying to send this to myself. Well, not send it to myself. Add it to my story so that way it is good to go. Miss Gigi, I see you. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Listen, help me. Give me some energy. Send it through the screen. It has been a very busy day for me. Productive, but busy. So yeah, so today we're gonna go into a bull market or a bull trap. Okay, bull market or a bull trap. So let's just say, all right, I know today is not happening because I looked at the chart. It's not like everything is going up. But let's just say hypothetically, Bitcoin is moving to the upside. Okay. This is a hypothetical. This is how we're gonna start it. Okay. Bitcoin is moving to the upside. You see that your portfolio, your crypto portfolio, is now back green if it was red. Critter, crypto Twitter. I put them together. See what I mean? Come on, brain. I know you tired. You okay? You okay? You okay? So crypto Twitter, right? Is super excited. You're seeing the comments. You're seeing the tweets and whatnot. TikTok is telling you the bull market is back. You know, you got all these crypto enthusiasts, experts, educators on social media telling you everything, and then all of a sudden, everybody who said, crypto was dead, Beyond Limits, welcome in, happy Friday. Everybody who said crypto was dead 3 weeks ago was now asking, well, what should I be buying? What's the next thing? I want to make some money too, right? I want to instead of asking like what should I be buying, Callie Dre, welcome in, so blessed, welcome in. Instead of asking what should I buy, I would say my question is for anyone, like, how do you know the bull market is actually back? Henry, welcome in, happy Friday. Like, how would you know that the bull market is back? I want you to type what you look for. Float, welcome in. Grace, welcome in. Happy Friday, y'all. So type in the chat what you look for to tell you, okay, it's officially a bull market. I'm not here to tell you right or wrong. We're going to walk through bull trap versus actual bull market tonight, okay? If you're like, Leona, I don't know, I want you to type IDK in the chat, okay? So if you know and there are things that you look at to tell you, yes, the crypto bull market is here, type that in the chat. I'm Asiatic. Welcome in, happy Friday. I hope I said that right. Biggs, I see you. Welcome in, happy Friday. So if you have specific things that you look for to say the crypto bull market is officially here, type it in the chat. If you say, you know what, Leona, I have no idea, okay? I want you to put IDK in the chat. Hadash, welcome in. I think that's what it was. My bad if it was wrong. Happy Friday, y'all. All right. So as you all are preparing to type and whatnot, this is what I want us to think about. How in the world, how in the world do we know that a bull market is officially here? Because every rally that we see isn't an indicator for an actual bull market. Monty, I see you. Contra Nova, welcome in. Happy Friday. Hollywood P, what's going on? Welcome in. Happy Friday. I see y'all. Paige, I see you. Power Investment, welcome in. Happy Friday, y'all. Gets, I see you. Happy Friday. So yeah. So how do we know though? All right. Because sometimes price is gonna rise, but that rise is temporary. Am I right or wrong? Right? That's what that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Because when that price rise happens, what you may see is it turn right back around and it drop. That's that bull trap we're gonna get into. Okay. I see you. Thank you, Miss GG, for the repost. All right. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight, y'all. We're going to talk about how to identify the bull market and or bull trap. Okay. I'm going to do my best tonight to teach you how to look for evidence instead of guessing. I know for me, I was one of those people. Chanel, welcome in. Happy Friday. I know for me, I was one of those people that I was in the process of learning, but I still was guessing. Okay? I was in the process of learning, but I was still guessing like, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Even with, this previous bull market, right? I got tricked. So that's why I want to have a conversation, because I thought there was a certain price point. I'm going to show y'all. There was a certain price point that Bitcoin had got to, and I was like, yeah, this got to be the high. Like, historically, this is what happens. Like, I'm going off historical data and everything. And boy, did they turn it around on me. I was like, yeah, the bear market got to be coming up now. Child, no. Price went up higher. Then it did what it was supposed to do. So yeah, or did what I was anticipating it doing it. I got you. We're going to go into those three things. Okay? That's why we're talking about bull map. There we go again. Putting the things together. Jesus. I told y'all, I'm working through it. My brain is like, but we working through it. Okay? So that's why we're going to talk about this. I'm doing my best tonight to make sure that y'all okay, I got you, Contra Nova. But thank you for being here. I appreciate you. So that's the reason why we're gonna talk about looking for evidence, okay? Looking for evidence so that way we're not guessing. All right. Remember what I said when we started this month. We are focusing on evidence over emotion. So, Sar Brigger, welcome in. Psycho Bob. KJM, welcome in, y'all. So thank y'all for continuing to like the live too. I appreciate y'all. Keep tapping the screen. Help out Power Investments in Contra Nova by tapping the screen, y'all. Tap it up, okay? The Breeze, welcome in. Happy Friday. So yeah, so what we're focusing on doing is gathering the evidence so that way we're not moving into the market emotionally, because we already know if we let our emotions lead us in the market as an investor, we are more likely to lose money. Does that mean we always lose money when we lead with our emotions in the market? That is not a guarantee. But the likelihood of that happening, it increases, okay? So we're not predicting the market, y'all. That's not what I'm doing. So please, for the people who are new to me, please don't come on here asking me, when do I think Bitcoin is going to hit this price and all that stuff. I don't do that. I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not God. Thank y'all for continuing to tap the screen, liking the live. I'm not God. I don't have a crystal ball, y'all, okay? I'm a student just like y'all. The only difference is between me and some of you, okay, is I've probably been in the market a bit longer than you and have a bit more experience. But that's it. I'm a student just like everybody else. My name, I see you. Welcome in. Happy Friday. So we're going to be learning how to recognize what the market is showing us. Cashy, welcome in. Happy Friday. So the information that is being provided to y'all tonight on YouTube, on TikTok, is for educational purposes only. I want to be very clear, y'all. At this moment, I am not a financial advisor, so therefore a licensed financial advisor. So therefore, I'm not providing financial advice. Okay? That time is coming, but I'm not there yet. Marilyn, welcome in. Happy Friday. Okay, so I'm going to strongly suggest that you continue to do your own research. Okay, what I provide to you tonight, go fact check that thing. Anna, welcome in. Happy Friday. Go fact check that. All right, dig down deep. Go down a rabbit hole, whatever you want to do. Okay, and once you get the information that you are seeking and you're considering investing in the crypto market, I would suggest that you seek out personalized guidance from a licensed financial specialist. Okay, that's what I would say. I am chosen. Welcome in, Jay Pizzle. Pizzle, welcome in, Diamond. I see you. Welcome in. Happy Friday, y'all. Alisma, because the first name, yeah, that got me. I ain't even gonna try that one. I'm about to mess that up. All right, so let me know where y'all tuning in from. We're about to get into this bull market versus bull trap. Let me know where y'all are tuning in from. Type in the chat your city, type your state, put your country if you are not a resident of the United States. Sharky, welcome in. Happy Friday, okay? Don't forget to tap the screen for those of y'all on TikTok. You can also share on TikTok and on YouTube. Most definitely. Share this with someone that is new to cryptocurrency, curious about cryptocurrency, all those things, and you want to help them out. We are battle buddies here. We do not gatekeep. We make sure nobody is left behind on the battlefield. Got it? You'll know why I said that, okay? Austin, Texas, let's go, Contra Nova. I love Austin. So when we were stationed in Fort Hood, Texas, right? When we were stationed in Texas, we lived in Central Texas. I used to go to Austin a lot. I love Austin. The people are so nice. The food was good, so yeah. Anyway, but shout out to you, Country Nova. Shout out to Austin, Texas, too. Aaron, welcome in. Lewis, welcome in. I see you. So yeah, and then on YouTube, y'all give the thumbs up. If on TikTok you cannot stay the entire time, y'all, I am recording this on YouTube, okay? So you can go to Prosperity Calls on YouTube and you can watch the replay. You can fast forward, rewind, pause, do all those things. JC, welcome in. Welcome in. Said we were at Fort Hood in 1988. Okay, Miss Gigi, I see you. Yeah, Fort Hood is definitely the hood. Still, to this day, 2026. We only been gone for about almost 2 years. So we haven't been gone for 2 years yet, but almost 2 years, and it was still the hood. Ain't nothing changed. They just made some, changes to the gates and a couple buildings or whatever, but child, it's still the same. It's still the hood. It is still the hood. It says huge now. I moved back here from Houston. Oh, okay. I got you. Rigoberto. I think I said that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Lux, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Yeah, so y'all keep tapping the screen. Y'all tap it up. Share this live stream. Hit the notification bell for those of you on YouTube. If you haven't done so yet, that would be awesome. And subscribe, because I did notice that there are a good number of people who will come and watch the live streams, watch the videos and the shorts and all that stuff, and y'all not subscribed. Then y'all coming back too. So go ahead, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you can also hype this video up within the first week. So if you're on your phone and you're watching it, go ahead and hit that hype button. That's a new feature on YouTube as well. And for those of you on TikTok that's like, I don't know you like that, Leona, because TikTok tell on you. I can see how many of y'all are looking at me. I can see you. Hey. So if you don't feel comfortable with sharing, you can always repost here on TikTok, okay? That does the same thing. All of that does the same thing, y'all. It's telling the algorithm that other people need to see this particular live, so it's going to send it out to the FYP, to the home screen, whatever on YouTube it is. So that's what it's doing. So that's why I'm asking y'all to do those things. Tap the screen, give the thumbs up on YouTube, comment in the comments, in the chat, all those good things, okay? Now, with that being said, last episode on Friday, last Friday actually, I challenged you to find one technical one technical signal, one fundamental signal, and one sentiment signal, okay? If you did those things, I want you to drop one thing you found in the chat. For my people who were here last week, okay? If you were here last week, I want you to drop one thing you found in the chat, okay? If you were not here last week, let me know that you were not here. As a matter of fact, if you are new to me, this is your first time tuning into my live stream, I want you to type the word new in the chat. If this is your first time here, type the word new in the chat. Syndicate, welcome in. I think that's what it say. Welcome in. Happy Friday. If this is your first time here, type new in the chat. First time here, type new in the chat. Okay, so that way I can make sure I know who I'm talking to. Miss Gigi. Oh yeah, you weren't here last week. Oh, okay, okay. So we're gonna go over some of these things. So we'll keep it moving. TK, I see you. Key, I see you. We'll go over them. For my people who missed last week, if you want to stay with me, okay, because this entire month we're talking about how to prepare for a bull market. In November of 2025, I talked about how to prepare for a bear market, and I posted that on YouTube as well. Now we're talking about for this month how to prepare for a bull market. Boom! What's going on, BK Crypto? Happy Friday. I see you. Welcome in. Hey, BK Crypto be doing some stuff. You are in New York and you want to really dive into crypto. Yo, like this is one of those individuals. He be having some information I don't have. Okay. So if you're in New York, the connections and things of that nature, like go ahead. As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me pin. Okay. I don't know if you want me to do that, BK Crypto, but I'm going to do it. Y'all, give him a follow and then also check out his content on his page. Okay. So I learned stuff myself. All right. And then he definitely sends me information that I probably didn't know about. There have been times there were things that I didn't know, and I'm like, oh shoot, come on, battle. Looking out for me. Thank you. All right. That's right. Yeah. So give him a follow here on TikTok, okay? Especially for my people in New York, because they have stuff going on up there for people that live in the area. All right, for sure. So you can link up with somebody, okay? That's in New York, that's in crypto, and you're not doing it by yourself. Come on now. All right. So Cece, what's going on? Hey, happy Friday. If she type in the chat, I'm a pin her. If she type in the chat there, thank you for the roses. I appreciate you. Most definitely. There she go. There she go. Hey, thank you for the hand heart too. I appreciate you, Cece. Y'all, so listen. Cece is another one, the crypto chick. This is the first person that I follow on TikTok. There were not too many people that I wasn't really looking like that when I first got on anyway. But when I returned to TikTok last year, this was one of the first people that I found. And I was like, okay, I see what she's doing. Let me go ahead and follow. So she puts a lot of information out there for all of us, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, you have some experience. Roaring Granny, what's going on? Welcome in. Happy Friday. So whether you're a beginner, intermediate, you've been in the space for 6, 10, whatever years, y'all, listen. This is one of those individuals too that you should go ahead and connect with. Super patient too, y'all. Okay? So absolutely. Go ahead and thank you so very much, CC. Go ahead and give her a follow from the live stream. There's too many copycat accounts out there, y'all. So I want you to get got here on this app. All right. Random Jones, welcome in. Happy Friday. So yeah, so thank you for those roses. I appreciate you, CC. Fredo, welcome in. Happy Friday. So yeah, so since y'all weren't here last Friday, we're just gonna keep it rolling, okay? What I want you all to do, okay? Write this down. If you have a pen and pad, if you're not driving, if you're not at work, because I don't want you getting in trouble at your job, and I don't need you getting into an accident over here talking about. I'm listening to Leon on TikTok. She said write this stuff down. All right. Remember, I'm recording this on YouTube, so you can watch the replay on YouTube, okay? Don't get in an accident and don't lose your job because I said write this down. Okay, so there are some things that I asked y'all to do on last week, and also, what was that? I'm sitting here like, so last week for sure. Yeah, because this was the first week of August. So last week, these are a couple of things that I asked y'all to do. Number one, I asked y'all to watch the November 2025 bear market masterclass that I did. Okay. If you did not watch that, this is going to be very helpful to you because I have a bear market and a bull market checklist. Okay. Thank you so very much for the Go Pops 2, CC. I appreciate you. All right. Oh, my 62, I see you. Happy Friday. So I have both of those checklists available now. All right. I updated, like I told everybody on Tuesday, I was going to have that bull market checklist out to them that signed up and got the bear market checklist. Now y'all have the bull market checklist as well. So if you did that, whether you were here on Friday or Tuesday of last week, great. If you haven't, I need you to write this down so you don't forget to do it. Watch the November 2025 Bear Market Masterclass on my channel. That's Prosperity Calls on YouTube, okay? And then 2, go to the link that's going to be in the description box of this this particular live stream on YouTube, or you can click the link in my bio, okay? Click on it. It's going to say for y'all on TikTok, I don't know if it was updated by my team yet or not, but anyway, if it wasn't, I'll make sure that it's fixed to where it says bear and bull market checklist. You get both together, okay? So click on that in my bio. It's totally free, all right? And then that way you can follow along with me for the remainder of this month, especially while doing this Crypto 101, okay? So those are the 2 things that I want to make sure. And I don't remember seeing the individuals that were here on Friday. They haven't come in yet, because I was going to ask that they received their bull market checklist because it was sent out on Tuesday. And also a reminder, I believe, was sent out on Wednesday. So yeah, if y'all were here and you just ain't said anything, hey, it's BB, happy Friday. Let me know, okay? So that's it. All right. So I want to thank all of y'all. If you're new, for my people who are just joining, if you're new, type new in the chat. If you're new on YouTube, type new to me on the chat, in the chat. If this is your first time here with me, type new in the chat, okay? So on last Friday, what we did was we learned that there are 3 categories of evidence we can examine. So I said, watch these 3 things to know when crypto is about to explode, meaning we're going back into a bull market, right? Okay, we got another GG in here. All right, so I got to say Miss Alma now, because there's another GG in here. Gabe, thank you so very much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in, y'all. Happy Friday. So these 3 things, right? Number 1, we're looking at the technical, okay? Technical analysis. What is price telling us? Everybody got that? That's the first thing we want to look at to help us to know if we are entering the bull market, if things are moving or transitioning, leaning to the other side, okay? If we're getting away from the bear market, it's looking like we might be about to push up. All right, so technical. What is price telling us? I know, Miss Alma. I was about to do it again. B-side, welcome in. Happy Friday. All right, number 2. So for the person that asked, well, what are the 3 things? I'm going over it now. If you miss it, you're going to have to go to YouTube, okay? Prosperity Calls on YouTube. Number 2, we talked about fundamentals. Okay. Number 2, we talked about fundamentals on last Friday. All right. So what this means for us is why the market may be changing. That is the question that we're answering when we're looking at the fundamentals. Why the market might be changing. The third thing that we are watching, hot like your something. I can't see it, but happy Friday. Welcome in. The third thing that we're looking at to help us to identify the market is tilting, okay? It may be shifting from bearish to bullish. The third thing is sentiment, okay? This is just us simply answering the question of how are people feeling. Everybody got those 3 things. If you missed it, let me know. If you need me to repeat those 3 things again, type repeat in the chat. See Joe speak. Welcome in. Happy Friday. If you need me to repeat those 3 things again, type repeat in the chat. I'm going to give y'all a second because I know not everybody is able to type as fast. Okay? I got you. See Joe speak. Okay. So the first thing we're looking for is the technical aspect. We want to know what is price telling us. Okay? What is price telling us? So technical equals what is price telling us? Write that down. Technical equals what is price telling us? Write that down. When y'all got it, let me know, and then I'll go on to number 2. If you got it, give me the thumbs up emoji chat in the chat so that way I can move on. Wealthy, I see you. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Okay? So technical equals what is price telling us? That's number 1. All right? If y'all got it, let me know. I got to move on. Oh, that's Wealthy Girl. Thank you. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. All right, cool. So the second thing we're watching out for is fundamentals. Okay, so fundamental equals why the market might be changing. Vinny Cove, I don't know if that's what that says, but thank you so very much for joining. Happy Friday. Fundamental equals why the market may be changing. Okay, write that down. One more again for my people who just joined. Fundamental equals why the market may be changing. Write that down. So for the person that asked for those 3 things, I'm giving them to you right now. If you missed last Friday's live stream, then you can go tune into the replay on Prosperity Calls that's on YouTube. All right. And then you go watch it and I break all of those down specifically, like websites and all these things that we look for. All right. All right. The third thing that we want to watch to help us to identify if the market is changing. Okay. The third thing is sentiment. Sentiment equals how are people feeling? Sentiment equals how are people feeling? Write that down. One more again for my people who just joined. If you did not hear me, if I spoke a little too fast for you, sentiment equals how are people feeling? If you have all 3, give me the number 3 in the chat. If you have all 3, give me the number 3 in the chat. If you have all 3, give me the number 3 in the chat. Say either bearish, bullish, or bearish. Well, so this is why I said go to watch the replay of that bear market masterclass, because there are specific things that I give y'all to watch to say, okay, we are officially in a bear market. All right. But yes, the idea of that is definitely for bearish or bullish markets. Okay. Jez says 0, so I'm going to go over them real quick for Jez, because Jez just joined, so I appreciate you, Jez. Jerry, welcome in. Happy Friday. Number 1, first thing we want to watch to let us know or give us an idea if the market is shifting is technical. Technical equals what is price telling us? Write it down. I'm going to go through it fast this time because I've been on this for quite some time. Number 1, technical equals what is price telling us? Write it down. 2, fundamental equals why the market may be changing. Write it down. 2, fundamental tells us why the market may be changing. Write it down. Number 3, sentiment. Sentiment equals how are people feeling. Write it down. Sentiment equals how are people feeling, okay? Now, what did I tell y'all on Friday? For my people who were here, I know there are some of y'all that weren't here, so if you weren't here, what I mentioned on Friday was that one piece of evidence doesn't make my decision. If things are looking favorable when it comes to technical, but fundamental and sentiment is not adding up and is not aligned, then guess what? Okay? One piece of evidence doesn't make my decision. What does is we stack the evidence. I want y'all to type that in the chat. Stack the evidence. Type that in the chat. Stack the evidence. That is our focus. Whether it is a bearish market that we are attempting to identify or a bullish market that we are attempting to identify. Stack the evidence, period. We are not allowing one thing to say, oh yeah, it's a bull market now. No, because that's how we get trapped. Okay, I see you, C. Joe speaks. GG. All right, I see y'all. Okay, so what we're going to do tonight is we're going to see exactly why we need to stack the evidence. Okay, so first things first, if you have not shared yet, y'all, this is a perfect time to go ahead and share. Share it with somebody, share it with some people that you know could use this information. If you're on TikTok and you don't really know people that's in the crypto space, but you're following people, y'all just go ahead, do that power share thing where you hold down the screen and then you just send it to 5-10 people real quick. Okay, if you're like, Leona, I don't feel comfortable sharing with people I know that I'm following on TikTok, you can always repost like C. Joe Speaks did. Okay, cool. Appreciate you. Thank you, C. Joe Speak, for the repost and sharing the live. Thank you very much. All right, and thank y'all for continuing to tap the screen. We almost hit 5K on the lights. Can we get a couple more taps? You know what I'm saying? Let's get the 5K real quick. 5K real quick. I see you. 4.7. Almost there. 5K real quick. Okay? And if you have not done it on YouTube yet, thumbs up, share for sure, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell. All right, so what is a bull trap? Andre, I see you. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Thank y'all for continuing to share the live. So what is a bull trap? I'm going to do my best to make this, explain this like elementary style, okay? I'm going to do my best, so bear with me. So first, we're going to go with what's a bull market. So a bull market is a sustained period, right, where prices are generally trending upward, okay? And this is where we see buyers continuing to show enough strength, right, to support that trend. So the market is consistently moving up. Even if there is a little dip, it rebounds and it goes up, okay? It captures those losses, and now we have our gains back, okay? So a bull market is a sustained period, a sustained period where prices are generally trending upward and buyers continue showing enough strength to support that trend. Got it? I had to read it so that way I could read it slow. All right. So we know what a bull market is. I'm going to show y'all what a bull market looks like for all my people who were not here last week. We're going to be using Bitcoin as our guide. I like using Bitcoin because guess what? Bitcoin is the big dog, okay? Bitcoin is the big dog. So guess what? Why not use the big dog? Because everybody follow the big dog. Got it? Good. All right. Now, bull trap. Bull trap is when there is a price rally, right? And it looks like it's the beginning of, stronger upward movement, right? Like we're about to have our trend, okay? And this particular movement attracts new buyers, or it attracts buyers. But ultimately what ends up happening is it fails and price reverses and goes back down. Everybody got it? So bull market, sustained upward movement. Buyers are continuing to show enough strength to support that trend. So price continues to go up, even if it bounces down a little bit. Okay, it rebounds and it goes back up. Bull trap is where you see that price is moving up. You think that it's like a strong upward trend, so people start buying more, but ultimately it turns around and it take people money. But ultimately it turns around and price goes down. Okay, Blue Lagoon, welcome in. Happy Friday. Everybody understand the difference right now from what I read to you, the difference between the bull market and a bull trap. If everybody got it, give me the thumbs up emoji in the chat. If everybody got it, give me the thumbs up emoji in the chat. Miss Gigi said yes. C. Joe Speak said yes. All right, good. Okay, y'all quiet over here on YouTube. There y'all go again. I hope y'all all right. Maybe y'all listening to me in the background. Freebird, welcome in. Hey, it's been a minute. I see you. Miss Alma said yes. Contra Nova, yep. Okay. JP said yep. All right. We're not on that right now. Let's focus, JP. Let's focus. We got to make sure everybody knows how to identify a bull market, and that way they don't get trapped, okay? We need to focus. All right, I don't do well with, talking about something else because I go, and keep going, and then I don't forgot what I was supposed to be talking about. So, no. All right, so So why do we call it a trap, right? Why do we call it a bull trap? Because we're talking about how we can identify a bull market. How can we prepare for a bull market, okay? Why do we call a bull trap a trap? Because when this is happening, people are seeing green, right? They see the green candles, they see that prices are going up, okay? Oh, okay. I thought that was something. So people see green, they see the prices are going up, they assume that, oh, okay, the worst part is over. They go and they buy, they jump in, they put their money into the market, and then the market reverses and now they're pissed. How many of you have ever done that? You're like, oh, that thing is running. It's about to keep running. And you put your money into it, and that thing turn around and tank. How many of you have ever done that? And it don't have to be immediate, right? It could be like a month later, a couple months later, and the price stalled out, right? So once you bought in, price stalled out, and then it tanked. Right, exactly. Everybody has experienced that in some market. It don't have to necessarily be just cryptocurrency, right? Whatever you're investing in, okay? Because I don't only invest in cryptocurrency. I just want to make sure people understand cryptocurrency, right? So I want you to imagine that, somebody put something on sale, right? And there is can y'all hear me on TikTok? Can y'all hear me on TikTok? Give me a thumbs up emoji. Thumbs up emoji real quick if y'all can hear me. Okay. Thank you. I keep getting this notification on TikTok. But okay, cool. So let's just say somebody put a sale sign, right? It's outside the store or whatever, right? So everybody mess around because they see this sale sign outside the store. Everybody run in because it's a sale. You think it's sale. I'm about to make some purchases, but I'm about to save me some money, okay? So you walk in and you realize nothing is actually cheaper. Hey, y'all remember, I don't know I think it was Target when they had Black Friday one year and people saw that the prices were still the same. But they was pulling the old price from behind the current price, and they found out it was the same price. So there was no real deal Black Friday sale. I don't know what state or city that was in, but I saw that video. I just laughed. I just cackled so loud because I was like, "Yo, this how it be." I see you, Miss Alma. Thank you for sharing the live, right? So what happened though was the sign got your attention. The sign got your attention. That's how they get. This is how people get you on YouTube to watch certain videos because the title, the headline for the article gets your attention, right? So the sign got your attention, but you didn't verify the information. That's it. That's all. So the reason why I'm bringing this up with us identifying that bull market, being able to see or verify that price is shifting and we're moving away from the bear and moving into the bull, right? A price rally is going to get your attention. It is. Your antennas are going to go up, okay? It should, but it doesn't and it shouldn't automatically earn your money. Everybody got that? So just because you see price shifting and maybe going up, okay, that doesn't automatically mean that you should put your money into that, okay? So here's why I want to share why bull traps work, because I'm using this past bull market as a prime example, right? So how can I? Okay, I got a question. Maybe this will help. Leah, welcome in. Happy Friday. So, what emotion makes some people, well, I wouldn't even say some people. I would say, what emotion makes someone most vulnerable to a bull trap? What is that emotion? Type it in the chat for me real quick. What emotion do you believe makes someone most vulnerable to falling into a bull trap? Type it in the chat. Let's go. Type it in the chat. I'm going to say it one more time for my people who just joined. What emotion, right? What emotion makes someone most vulnerable to a bull trap? Come on. There y'all go. Miss Gigi. Miss Gigi for the win. Miss Gigi for the win. FOMO. Let's go. Absolutely. Fear of missing out. Absolutely. I don't know why this thing does that. There you go. That's right. Absolutely. Y'all are correct. Okay. B-Babes, welcome in. Happy Friday. Okay. Exactly. So the thought process, right, becomes Bitcoin is moving. I see it. G-House, welcome in. Happy Friday. Bitcoin is moving. Everybody talking about it. Okay. I'm seeing the articles. I'm hearing it on the news. When I go to work, folks talking about, man, you see that thing, that Bitcoin thing, right? I look at my portfolio. I see my portfolio is going up in value. Then I feel like, oh, shoot, I'm missing it. I need to buy some more. I need to buy right now. What did you notice about those series of events? What did you notice about those series of events? Where in that thought process did we analyze anything? Where? Anywhere? Did we? No, we didn't, right? We simply reacted. So I wanna bring this back to the absolutely Miss Alma. I want to bring this back to the first episode of this, right? Of this series for the month. When I came here on Tuesday, right? This is why we built our plan before people get excited again about crypto. Much. Welcome in. Thank you for sharing the live too. I appreciate you. All right. This is why we need to make sure that we build a plan and we are working that plan. So when the excitement comes, when people are talking about it, when the hype is in the building and all that good stuff, okay, we know how we're going to execute. We know the steps that we're going to take for us to say, yep, I'm going to buy some more, or now I'm going to push pause and I'm going to rotate my capital somewhere else. Okay? So let's go through a couple of signs. Okay? Let's go through a couple of signs to help us with being able to identify if we are indeed moving into a bull market or it is a bull trap. So sign number one, we need to make sure that price confirms what we're seeing. Michael, welcome in. Happy Friday. Price needs to confirm what we are seeing. So I don't want you to confuse movement with direction, okay? Because the market can rally for hours, days, weeks, whatever, right? And it doesn't necessarily establish a sustained bullish trend. I told y'all I'm going to show the charts here in a minute. Okay, D, welcome in. Happy Friday. I'm going to show the charts here in a minute. I just need y'all to stay with me. Keep tapping the screen, y'all. Help see Joe speak. Tap the screen with see Joe speak. We almost at 10K. Thank y'all for getting it to 9.4. I appreciate y'all. Almost at 10K. Thank you much. Y'all keep tapping the screen. Share if you haven't shared yet. And hit repost for my people who are not comfortable with sharing at this time. You can always hit repost one good time, and it just does the same thing as what we want it to do with the TikTok algorithm. It sends it out to the FYP, okay? So more people can come join us. Rusty, thank you. Thank you, Contra Nova. I appreciate you, Miss Alma. Thank you so very much, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Almost at 10K. Thank y'all so very much. All right. So we want to make sure that we are not confusing that movement with direction, okay? So let's just say, all right, question. Thank y'all for the 10K. I appreciate you. Thank y'all for the 10K. So let's just say, well, I said a question, right? So if Bitcoin jumps in price 8% tomorrow, if Bitcoin jumps in price 8% tomorrow, does that automatically mean, right, that we're in a bull market? Yes or no in the chat? If Bitcoin jumps in price 8% tomorrow, does that automatically mean we're in a bull market? Yes or no in the chat? Hollywood, I see you. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Yes or no in the chat. C. Joe Speak said no. Rusty J said no. Country Nova said no. I see y'all. All right. Right. Absolutely. Hollywood P said okay. I see y'all. That's what's up. So the answer is y'all are correct. No. Right. So what would we want to see? We want to be able to say, we want to be able to know, okay, the market is shifting. So what do we want to see to help us to identify that the market is shifting? Type some stuff in the chat. What are some things that you as an individual, as an investor, what are some things that you want to see? Type one thing. And then someone else type something else. I'm going to give y'all a minute, okay? Not a literal minute, but I'm going to give y'all a minute. C. Joe Speak said higher highs and higher lows. There we go. That's a good one. Come on, C. Joe Speak. Rusty J say breakout and retest. All right, so we definitely need to see a break of, let's say, a resistance level, right? Retest that resistance level, and it take its tail on up again, which creates those higher highs and higher lows. I love it, Rusty J. Let's go. All right, absolutely. Right? We want to see that. We want to see continued buying interest, volume supporting those moves, right? We need to see that there is a sustained time of that happening. It's not just a one-off thing for today. It shoots up. It does the break, the breakout, but it does not retest that area and turn into support, right? User 879, welcome in. Happy Friday. Everybody got it. So the ultimate theme of this for us, right? Thank you so very much for that heart, me, Rusty J. I appreciate you. Move, welcome in. Happy Friday, right? So the ultimate theme of this particular signal, right, is that one green candle tells me price move, right? But a pattern tells me something may be changing. So yes, today we may see that price move up 8%. This is hypothetical. We know that it didn't move up 8% today, okay? But we hypothetically saw Bitcoin move up 8% today. That's cool. But is there a pattern of price consistently moving to the upside day after day, week after week? It breaks and retests, like Rusty J said. It creates higher highs and higher lows, like C. Joe Speak said. Cool? All right, so now that we touched on that, we wanna like touch on the trend versus the noise. Okay, so I told you guys that I'm a big proponent of using the week time frame when I look to identify trends. The lower the time frame, the more noise. It's harder to see stuff clearly when it comes to your technical analysis. It's harder to see stuff clearly. JJ, welcome in. Happy Friday. When you're looking at lower time frames, right? That's for people who are trading and they want the short time bag. That's not what we're talking about. Johan, welcome in. Happy Friday. I see you. Thank you for the repost too. I appreciate you. Right? That's not us. The people who come on my live streams, whether that's YouTube or TikTok, the people that come on my live streams, we are hollers. We are buying and holding. That is our primary focus. Now, once we have become consistent in earning profit as an investor year after year, then you may be like, okay, I'm ready to start, to learn how to trade. Cool. Because now you have the data to show you, at least I understand market movement. I can handle the highs and the lows of the market, right? I see that I can continue to earn as an investor, right? My portfolio was doing my portfolio was supposed to do, or what I expected to do, what I wanted to do. Now I can look for the short-term bag as a trader, because that's totally different. Okay? That's totally different. Trading and investing are not the same thing. Two different things. All right? So, in order for us to be able to identify the trend and move away from the noise, as a matter of fact, I got something for you. Let's say, for my people who don't know, I'm in Louisiana, right? So let's say I'm driving from Louisiana and I'm going down to South Florida to visit my family, right? So when I'm traveling to South Florida to visit my family, I might stop. Okay. I might hit some traffic. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I might even need to like take a break. I might need to uh travel in a different direction for the moment because there's an accident. So there may be a detour, so I might have to go west a little bit and then go back down south. But what's my overall direction? Angela, welcome in. Happy Friday. Type it in the chat. If I'm going from Louisiana to South Florida, what is my overall direction? Even though I might have to stop, even though I might hit traffic, even though the GPS is redirecting me temporarily because there was an accident or there was major construction happening, and they tell me go west here, and then my overall direction is what? South. I'm still going to South Florida. Y'all, the markets move the same way. The markets behave the same way. Okay? I cannot say that, but it was a T. Welcome in. Happy Friday. It popped up and dipped. Cool. Welcome in. Happy Friday. So the markets behave the same way, right? So if Bitcoin has been trending down for months, and then suddenly it has 3 really strong green days, price is moving up 3 consecutive days. Did 3 days automatically change the destination? Did 3 days automatically say we're not in a bear market anymore? Yes or no in the chat? Yes or no in the chat? If Bitcoin has been trending down for months, right? And it out of nowhere has 3 straight buying days. Price is going up. The candles that you look at on the chart are green. Does that mean automatically that we're no longer in a bear market? Yes or no in the chat? B-Babe said no. C. Joe Speak said no. Y'all correct. B from BK, what's going on? Welcome in. Happy Friday. Absolutely, y'all. No, that does not mean we're no longer in a bear market, okay? It may be changing for the moment, but that means that we need what? Evidence. We have to stack the evidence. Stack the evidence. So whether it's a bear market or a bull market, we always stack the evidence to tell us that, yes, we are officially shifting from a bull market to a bear market, from a bear market to a bull market. That's it. Okay? So let's take the time to implement our prosperity pause, right? That's what we do, right? Said it's a relief. I see Johan, right? Let's put that prosperity pause into practice. Unbox, I see you. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Okay, thank you for that. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, B from BK. Let's put it in perspective. So, 3 questions that I want us to ask, okay? When we're seeing these type of things. Number 1, what evidence do we have? If the market has been going down for months and we have 3 straight days of buying momentum, what evidence do we have that the market is no longer in a bear market? That's number 1. What evidence do we have? Write that down. Write it down if you can. If you're driving, if you're at work, don't lose your job, don't get in an accident, okay? You can always watch the replay on YouTube. I'm going to go pull up the chart in a minute. Just give me some time. Let me get there, okay? So that way you can get the visual with all of this, okay? So number 1, what evidence do we have? Number two, what assumptions are we making? Number 2, what assumptions are we making? Number 3, right? What evidence would change our opinion? So there should be something specific that we see that says, oh, nope, this ain't it. This is what it is, okay? So 3 questions. What evidence do we have? What evidence do I have? Okay? What assumptions are we making about what we see? All right? And then what evidence would change our opinion? consecutive highs. I see you, V Babes. That's one part. Absolutely, one part. Okay? Now, let's say, since we're doing a whole prosperity pause, right? Let's say Bitcoin has risen a total of 12% in the past 7 days. That's all you know. All right. You don't have any fundamentals. You don't have any sentiment. None of that. None of that data. None of that evidence. That's all you know. Bitcoin has risen in price 12% over 7 consecutive days. That's all you know. Is that a transition into a bull market, or do you not have enough information? Type it in the chat. Type bull if it is a bull market transition, or type no. You can type no, because I know that means not enough, right? See, Joe Speak said not enough. I appreciate you. Right. There we go. Right. Not enough information. Because we only have one piece. Okay? We only have one piece. So now we're thinking differently, and hopefully the way you all are answering is helping someone that you shared this live stream with, someone who's watching a replay on YouTube, helping them to get it. Okay? So yeah. So with that being said, right? Jeez, bro. My dog is right here. Those of y'all that been here before, y'all done seen him. He done popped up in the camera plenty of times. He want to be seen sometimes he don't. But anyway, so now that we're thinking differently, right? For my people who are trying to remember all the signals and want to know all this stuff, but you're attempting to remember, y'all, we got a lot of stuff going on. Majority of us are adults. The majority of people, according to my analytics that watch me, you are either more than likely a millennial or a Gen Xer, right? I have some Gen Z sprinkled in there. All right. But the vast majority of y'all are millennials, Gen Xers. And which is funny on TikTok, because I be looking at the comments, I'm like, it's mainly women that comment. But my analytics on TikTok tell me that it's more men. It's over 50% men. Same thing with YouTube. More men. So what that tells me is, okay, you got stuff going on. You're at work. If you are a guy, you're fixing stuff for within your home, for your family. You know, you might be that son that's really, really handy. So you got to go fix your mama stuff. You know, you got to go fix your sister stuff, whatever. You cannot figure, or you cannot retain all of this information in your head. That's exactly why I created these checklists. That bull market checklist, that bear market checklist, I created that so that way you can identify weakening conditions, right? Weakening market conditions, so you can prepare financially for that bear market, right? For that bull market, the bull market checklist is going to help you to identify or at least evaluate improving market conditions, okay? So you're not guessing and looking at, oh, it's 3 days of green. It's 3 days of buying momentum. All right, yeah, that's cool or whatever. All right. But what you want to be able to do is use these decision-making tools, okay? So that way you make an informed decision on how you want to move, and you're not attempting to predict the market. All right, so both of those are in the link in my bio here on TikTok, totally free. And then also it's in the description box on YouTube, okay? You may see it's a bear market checklist, but it's actually both of them together now, because I just added the bull market on Tuesday, okay? So you can go ahead and get those. You can either get it right now, or you can get it as soon as this live stream is over. Totally up to you, all right? So now, let's go. So the second signal, right? Uh-oh. Hold on. I thought my computer was plugged in, but it's not. So the second signal, y'all, we're going to talk about is how fundamentals need to support our story, right? What we're seeing on the charts, what we're seeing when we have that technical analysis going on. We're going to take this a step further, all right? So let's just say Bitcoin is rising, okay? What is supporting the move? What do we know is supporting the price increase? What do we know? Kenny, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. What do we know? Right? So if we want to know what is supporting the move to the upside, right? As an example, okay? Thank you so very much for that, Harmony. I appreciate your prison to blockchain. Y'all give him a follow. Hold on, I'm trying to pin it. There we go. Give him a follow. Listen, when I say that there are people, I'm not telling y'all have to do it. I'm just saying I watch their content. I tune into their live streams. If I like them, I follow them. Okay? Thank you for that heart, me. I appreciate you, KP. I am doing well. I'm doing well, brother. Hope you are. Hope you and the family are as well. Ricky is Morty. Welcome in. I had to say that slow. Jesus. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Welcome in, King Rich. But yeah, so when I say something about somebody, y'all, it's because I actually follow their content, right? When they go live, when they post stuff, if it makes sense to me, if I learn something, I give a follow. I don't just follow anybody, especially when it comes to crypto. I'm super picky about that. All right, so give a follow from the live stream though, because there's a lot of copycat accounts, and you don't want to get got, okay? Because they really are scamming, okay? And we don't promote the scamming. That's why I don't even sing the song. God bless that young lady, but that's why I don't sing that song. Because Leona don't promote the scamming, okay? Oh, Lord. That G. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Finito. Welcome in. Happy Friday. So, yeah. So, let's talk about it. So, what is supporting the move? So, what are some things that we want to look for? What is some evidence, right? What is some evidence that we want to collect? Evidence that we want to stack to support, to help us to support the move that we are seeing, okay? There you go. What are some of the things that we want to see? All right, so some of the evidence we want to be able to collect and stack is we see that there's institutional participation, okay? We want to see that. SNW, welcome in. Happy Friday. What's going on, Battle? SRC, welcome in. Happy Friday for Bruz. Welcome in. Happy Friday. So we want to see that institutions are participating in the market. That's one. We want to see that there's a demand for these crypto ETFs, specifically since we're talking about Bitcoin, right? We want to see that there is a demand for these Bitcoin ETFs. We want to see that there is regulatory developments. It may not, like, before y'all come over here asking me about the Clarity Act and stuff, I just talked to somebody today, y'all. Listen, the crypto market has been around since 2009, okay? We've been operating in the wild, wild west since 2009. And institutions, large private equity firms, large corporations have still invested in this market before the Genius Act. Okay? So, I got it. Y'all want, some of y'all are like, past the Clarity Act already. Dog, we've been operating in this market since 2009. It's been doing what it's going to do since 2009. And that one monkey ain't stopping the show. Okay? Let's not stress about something that has not stopped the upward momentum of the crypto market for these past years. Okay? So, regulatory development, network activity, large corporation adoption, global adoption. Okay? These are the things that we want to see. So, are we seeing progress, right? Or is it just attention? Are we seeing progress or is it just attention? So again, if Bitcoin is moving up and it went up 12% over the past 7 days, okay, but why did it move up 12% over the past 7 days? This is the type of stuff you want to look for. Because if none of this supports that 12% in the past 7 days, more than likely, this is not a shift from bear to bull market. Everybody got it? KP said facts. I see you. Everybody got it. Let me know. Put got it in the chat if y'all got it. Put got it in the chat if y'all got it. Got it. Because I sure enough just rolled that. I sure enough just rolled that. Jack, welcome in. Happy Friday. Okay? Got it. I'm country, y'all, so I just be putting this stuff together sometimes. I put the words together. I don't even say the T, child. I just like, got it. Oh, shoot. SW, thank you for the share. I appreciate it. So let's use this example one more time, right? So let's say Bitcoin rises 15%. Okay? Bitcoin rises 15%. You see that on social media, there's a whole lot of chatter, right? It's exploding. People are excited about crypto. Everybody talking about it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But institutional demand is not improving. Adoption isn't growing. Fundamentals haven't meaningfully changed. What would concern you? Type it in the chat. Bitcoin rose 15%. Social media, everybody and their mama talking about Bitcoin price rising up. Hey, the Phoenix rising. I see you. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Thank you. Thank you. Right? Bitcoin rises 15%. Social media is talking about it. Everybody and their mama talking about Bitcoin price don't went up, right? But institutional demand is not improving. Okay. Adoption is not growing, and fundamentals haven't really changed. So, what would I see you. That's what's up. What would concern you? Type it in the chat. What would concern you? Like, why? What would you do? Why would you consider investing now or not consider investing now? Type it in the chat. Hamilton, welcome in. Happy Friday. Type it in the chat. Why would you invest or why would you not invest based on what I just gave you? Type it in the chat. I'm going to give y'all a minute, not a literal minute, but I'm going to give y'all a minute. Bunny, welcome in. Hog, welcome in. I don't know if I said that right. Good Lord. Don't get mad at me. Happy Friday, y'all. Okay? Happy Friday. All right. See, it's taking y'all a minute. B from BK, welcome back. It's taking y'all a minute. So, look, here's the thing. Price isn't necessarily lying. So, if it moves up 15%, okay, it moved up 15%. But we need to understand, right, what may be driving that price to move up and whether the driving or the driver appears sustainable. So will it continue to do that? Because the fundamentals are showing us that it's going to continue to do that. That's an important distinction for all of us. Everybody got it? If you got it, give me the thumbs up emoji in the chat. If you got it, you can type yes in the chat. Jis, welcome in. Happy Friday. If you got it, let me know. Type it in the chat. Say, yep, I got it, Leona. Yep, I got it. I'm about to share some more too, y'all. Thank y'all for, we at 16K. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so very much. Keep tapping the screen. Keep sharing. Keep reposting. Okay? I'm doing my part, y'all, because I said it, so we're going to do it. There. All right. Got it. I see y'all. All right. So the third sign, okay? Third sign. Let's talk about sentiment. All right. Let's talk about sentiment. So this one I feel like is a dangerous one. I feel like this one is a dangerous one. Because remember, sentiment tells us how people feel, right? Sentiment tells us how people feel. And so feelings can change really quick. Would y'all agree? Sentiment, like how you feel, can change. Would you agree? Yes or no? In the chat, yes or no? Ant-Man, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. Okay? We are human beings. So if I feel good right now, I can feel like, ugh, later. Now, look, just like earlier, when I first got on here, I was like, y'all, like I was mentally tired. Like I had mental fatigue because I had been using my brain for hours nonstop. And I was like, I just don't want to think. Y'all gave me the energy because y'all talk back to me. You know what I'm saying? So my feeling has changed. I feel more energized now. I don't feel mentally exhausted and fatigued. Okay? Rod, I see you. Welcome in. All right. So what happens when we know that people's feelings can change like that, right? What happens when, Bitcoin suddenly starts running, price starts going up? What happens? Y'all typed it in the chat earlier. So when people are seeing that the price is just running up, what is some of the things that people think, feel? What are some things that people may think or feel? Type it in the chat. James, welcome in. Happy Friday. Let's go, y'all. What are some things that people will feel? If we're looking and we see that Bitcoin price is just running up, what are some things that people may feel or say? Right? Type it in the chat. Joe, welcome in. Happy Friday. I don't know if it's a delay, y'all. Let me know if it's a delay too. Because sometimes it's a delay. I got you. Yeah, there we go. So see Joe Speak said FOMO. Right. Okay. Okay, I'm just making sure. All right, so yeah, so FOMO is definitely one of them. What about greed? What about greed? What about, people are tempted to, like, yeah, say confusion, all that, right? Then you have your friends sitting here asking about crypto and all this stuff. That, man, you heard about that Bitcoin thing? What's that about? Dog, I probably should go ahead and just buy some now. And they haven't bought any Bitcoin in all these years that it's been in existence. This is their first time buying, right? Miss Alma said, Miss Feelings. Okay, right. But see, so does everybody become bullish? Does everybody becoming bullish make the fundamentals better? So if everybody's feeling like, oh, the market is going up, it's going to continue to go up, does that, just because they're saying it, does that make the fundamentals better? Yes or no? Just because they're hype about Bitcoin, just because they're excited about Bitcoin, does that make the fundamentals better? They see the prices going up, okay, but does that make the fundamentals better? Yes or no? CJ Speak said no. Come on, right? Absolutely, and that's why sentiment is evidence, right? But sentiment alone isn't confirmation, right? Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all doing good tonight. Hey, quick question. Since YouTube, I love y'all, but y'all not showing me love back. So TikTok, for all of y'all that are answering, because y'all are giving really great answers, right? How long have you been in the crypto market? Type it in the chat for me real quick, so that way I can kind of see where you at. If it's less than a year, put 1 year, right? If it's, whatever, how many years it is, put those years in there. See, Joe, that's why you answering the way you answer and see Joe Speak. I see. Aha. I see. Contra Nova said 5 years. Miss Alma said 1 year. Okay. KP, the Mad Chef, said 9. I love it. So see, y'all should be on here teaching. Y'all been investing longer than me. I mean, I've been in since 2017, but I didn't start seriously investing until 2020. Because remember what I told y'all? There are people out here, they're teaching you to trade first, but they're not making sure that your money's straight. So Leona is like, hey, if I could do it all over again, I would become more effective and proficient and definitely profitable as an investor first. See that I got it for some years, like I got gains for years. Then I'll think about trading, learning how to trade, right? It was backwards for me. It was, hey, you should be trading crypto. This is what you should do. You know what I'm saying? To start trading crypto. And I'm like, all right, well, I do this. And yeah, it took me 3 years because I was still active duty at the time in the Army. And I ain't had the time, man, to be trying to figure it out. Like, teach me. So when I wasn't getting taught properly, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here like, man, forget all that. Let me get back to my job, dog. I ain't got time for all this. And 2020 is when I was like, no, for real, I'm retiring. So that's when I started learning and I got introduced to investing in crypto, getting the foundation. I was like, man, I wish I had this in 2017. Kid you not. That was my thought. I wish I had this in 2017. But you know what? It's a Wild Wild West. Absolutely. That's what it is. So yeah, so that's just one of those things. But this is why I'm asking the question though, because the way y'all are answering, I'm like, y'all been doing this for a minute. Y'all, this is not a group of people that's just like, oh, I'm just starting out. Nah, that's not for y'all. So thank y'all for still being here, even though y'all have been serious investors in the crypto space probably longer than me. I appreciate y'all because y'all are confirming the stuff that I've learned through mistakes and research, of course. But y'all are confirming the stuff that I've learned, so I appreciate y'all. Miss Alma said, I've been doing homework. That's right, Miss Alma. I see it. I can tell you've been doing homework. Such a good student. Miss Alma is a great student, y'all. She do her thing. Okay. I love that. I love that. So yeah. All right. So this is where we're about to transition. I'm about to show my charts here. Give me like 5 minutes and then I'll be showing my charts and then we're gonna get some homework. Miss Alma, we're gonna get some homework. KP, y'all might be like, man, I ain't doing that because I've been in crypto for 9 years. I've been in crypto for 8 years, 5 years. I got you, okay? This for the people who are like, oh, I missed that, and this is gonna work for me. All right. So KP said I study every day just to get a footing in the market. Absolutely. The best, listen, the way to make more money is to stay a student. The best way to make more money, period. It don't matter if it's with your job. It don't matter if you're an entrepreneur. It don't matter if you're focusing on investing. It don't matter if you're trading short term. The best way to make more money is to stay a student. You got to constantly be learning. Period. Hey, what's going on, Warrior Darkness? I see you. Darkness. Let's go. Let's go. Right? That's the best way to make more money, y'all. Stay a student. All right. So we're going to talk about this bull market versus bull trap, okay? And then I'm going to show y'all the charts. So in order for us to see that there is stronger bull market evidence, right, there are some things that we need to see that y'all have touched on. For my people who weren't here, y'all are going to hear it. Hey, Charity! What's going on, Charity? Welcome in. Welcome. Happy Friday. So these are some things that we want to look for to tell us that we have a potential for a shift into a bull market, right? Fab, I see you. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Sean, happy Friday. Okay. Number one, price trend is continuing to improve over time. For my people who are new to me, okay, on TikTok and on YouTube, y'all, I use the 1 week time frame. So that way I can get a clearer picture on if the market is indeed trending to the upside or to the downside. It's also easier for me to see higher highs and higher lows. One more again. We're going to go to the charts. Just give me 4.5 minutes, okay? Got it? So we want to look for higher highs and higher lows. That means that they are forming. There may not be 2 or 3 just yet. So you may see one higher high, one higher low. Okay, now what? Your antennas is going up, right? Your antennas are going up. That does not mean that we're in a bull market. No. Your antennas are going up. We on the 1 week time frame. Okay? Now you see a second higher high. Okay. Antennas still up. Now I'm looking for fundamental evidence because we got to stack our evidence, right? And then I'm looking for sentiment too. On top of it, I want to see that certain levels are holding. So I'm gonna show y'all on the chart. I looked at it right before coming on here live, right? I looked and I was like, it was 80K, I think, is where I had marked it because it was the previous. I think it was the fourth quarter low for 2025. That was like 80K ish, right? So Bitcoin pierced through that. It closed above it, but then the following week, guess what it did? Bam, went on down. And then that's when we got back down to 65K and we went down to what? 57. So it made a higher high, but guess what it didn't make? Let me know. It made a higher high, But what did it not make? Come on. Come on. I know I'm doing. Who used to do that with wrestling? Who used to do that? Oh my gosh. Higher lows, y'all. We did not get a higher low. Okay? Price broke all the way down. All right? Exactly. We didn't get that higher low. Okay? So that's what we need to see. This is making a case for a stronger potential for a bull market. We see price is trending to the upside over time. We're looking at the 1 week time frame. 2, we see that there's higher highs and higher lows forming. Okay? We see that certain levels are holding. Price levels are holding. All right? Volume is supporting the move. It's making sense as to why price is going up. Okay? Fundamentals are improving. We see that there's institutional participation. ETF flows make sense, right? We see that sentiment is improving. So we're no longer in that extreme fear or fear. We're probably in that neutral, leaning towards getting to that greed, right? We ain't hit the greed yet, but that neutral from that crypto fear and greed index, that neutral is leaning a bit towards the side where greed is at. Okay? So we're now seeing multiple categories agreeing. There's an alignment that's happening. That tells us that we have a stronger potential for a bull market happening. Does everybody have that? So if I say, hey, are we green, yellow, or red based on certain scenarios, I want you to think about that. I'm going to say it one more time. Green for us is there is a stronger potential for a bull market. We have more evidence telling us that we may be heading into a bull market. Price is trending up and it's consistent on the week time frame. That's number 1. Number 2, we're seeing higher highs and higher lows. That's number 2. Number 3, we see that certain levels are holding above. So that break and retest that the gentleman put in here, that's what we're seeing, right? It breaks a previous area of resistance, and then boom, it retests it, and then it takes off again. So it creates that higher high, higher low. Got it? So important levels are holding. That's number 3. 4, we see volume supporting the move. It makes sense as to why Bitcoin price is moving up. That's number 4. 5, fundamentals are improving. Institutional participation is happening. We have positive ETL flows. Okay? Everybody got it? That's 5. 6, we have sentiment is improving. So now we're in that neutral, but we're leaning more towards the side where the greed is at. We're no longer leaning towards the side where the fear is at. We're leaning more towards the side of the greed, but we're still in neutral. All right, so when we have all of this stuff lining up, that's green for us. That does not mean buy. I'm not saying that. That just means that the market looks stronger for a bull market. Okay? If we got it, I want y'all to give me something green in the chat. That could be a green heart. That could be the somebody gave me like the little vomit face. Or what is it, disgust or whatever? Whatever. Give me something green. A green emoji in the chat. Something green. If everybody understands what type of evidence we're looking for to tell us that we are now leaning more towards a bull market. Give me something green in the chat. A Christmas tree. That'll work. Celestino, welcome in. Happy Friday. Give me something green in the chat. I know Charity not the only one here. I see all y'all. Uh-huh. Let's go. Ooh, TikTok, for you, Charity, TikTok hid that comment, that emoji. Dave, welcome in. Okay, I see you. All right, Contra Nova. All right, cool. So now we have green, okay? Because y'all, for those of you that are new to me, I like visuals. Visuals help me to be able to establish if something is good to go or not, right? So she gave an avocado. Dina, welcome in. Happy Friday. All right. So here's some possible bull trap warning signs. This is one of those things you want to either write down or you can watch the replay on YouTube. Okay. There's prosperity calls on YouTube because maybe you're at work, maybe you're driving, because I know a bunch of y'all that follow me on TikTok y'all be at work when I'm live, and then be driving and stuff. Okay, maybe y'all like drive for work. I'm not sure, but yeah. So if you're driving, if you're at work, I don't want you to get in trouble. I don't want you to get in an accident. You can watch the replay on YouTube. Okay, Chef, what's going on? Welcome in. Happy Friday. So some of the possible bull trap warning signs. I want you to write these down if you can. Okay. Number one, there is a sudden price spike. Price shoots up. We've seen this. Price shoots up in a day. 5K, 6K, 7K. We're talking about Bitcoin, okay? 5K, 6K, 7K, okay? That's number one. Use Maurice. Okay. Welcome in. Happy Friday. All right. The second warning sign, though, is there is a weak follow through. So that means that we have that strong sudden spike, right? But we don't have a continuation. Okay. So we may see, John, welcome in. Happy Friday. We may see a small green candle. It may be a doji candle. Y'all know the ones that's really small in the body and it got those long upper and lower wicks, right? We may see something like that, but the candle may still be green. Okay. So it's a weak follow through. There's a weak confirmation of this. All right. Then we see important resistance fails. I'm going to show y'all the recent one that just happened. That's right. Miss Alma, come on, student. Come on. Come on, student of the week. Maybe I should do that. Student of the week. Miss Alma, let's go. Felipe, welcome in. Happy Friday. Come on. Yes. So we see that it fails to keep going above that previous area of resistance, right? So we saw that with that 80K-ish area. What day was that? Hold on. Give me a second. Miss Alma said that that candle represents indecisiveness. So the market is indecisive when I mentioned the doji candle. So that was when it broke above that 80K area. That was May of this year. May of this year. Yep. So yeah. So it went up, and then the following week, I'm on the week, right? Hold on. Let me make sure I'm on the week. Let me make sure I'm on the week. Yeah, I'm on the week. So that week it broke that 80K, right? But then the following week, it broke on back down. It broke back down and it closed below that 80K. And then it just went on ahead and kept going. And then we broke down below the 65, and then we played around in there for a minute, and then it broke down and it made a new lower low. It went down to the high 57K mark, right? So yeah, so this is some stuff. And then after I do that, after I walk through these, I'm gonna show y'all on the chart, okay? So 1 minute. Because I said 5, but I ended up going over there 5. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. Don't shoot me. I mean, don't get mad at me, okay? Don't get mad at me. All right. So that it fails to stay above that resistance, right? Kylie, I see you. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Volume doesn't support the move. There's not enough people. There's not enough money moving in the market to justify the move, that spike, okay? Fundamentals remain weak. The excitement around crypto is so excessive. Like, it doesn't make sense as to why people are so vocal about crypto at the time, or Bitcoin specifically at the time, okay? And then, of course, like I said, price just really, it loses those reclaimed levels. So let me show y'all this, okay? What I want to say is when I show y'all this, none of these individually predicts what's happening next, okay? What we're looking for is the weight of evidence. We need to stack the evidence. I'm going to keep saying that until people get it. We need to stack the evidence. That's what needs to happen. Okay. So on YouTube, y'all, I'm about to start sharing my screen. So I can't see any comments that you type in here. Okay. Because I'm on StreamYard. So forgive me if I don't respond because I'm sharing my screen. And I can't see your comments. All right. So let's go to you. Let's see. pull up Bitcoin. We're about to talk about it. Stack the evidence. That's right. Stack the evidence. All right. So we're going to look at past bull market, right? We're going to look at a past bull market so that way we can identify higher highs, higher lows, all of that stuff that we talked about on last Friday. Okay. And then I want y'all to see what we have seen with this previous bear market so that way you don't get psyched out. Okay. So let me turn y'all around. If you have not shared this live stream yet, this is a good time to share. Thank y'all for the 21K likes. Okay. If you haven't shared yet, this is a good time to share. If you have not hit the repost button yet, this is a good time to hit the repost button. If you have not liked this at all and you are enjoying yourself, what you waiting on, go ahead and tap the screen, okay? Go ahead and tap the screen. I'm trying to move this out the way. Okay. And for y'all on YouTube, I would appreciate you if you have not given it the thumbs up, but you like what you're hearing, what you're seeing. This is a good time to give it the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet on YouTube, and then hit that notification bell as well. And they had this new feature where you can hype the video. So if you're watching on your phone, okay, especially if you're watching a replay on your phone, you can hit that hype button and it does something, baby. I don't know exactly what it does, but it's supposed to pretty much help your video get out to other people. I don't know the exact terminology they use, y'all. Okay, so don't get mad at me. All right, so we're on BTC/USD. We're looking at Bitcoin. We're using Bitcoin as our guide. Okay, we're on the 1 week time frame. That's what this W means right here. Okay, thank you, Charity. She said that's what it does. I appreciate you. So 1 week time frame. What that means is each one of these candles, green and red, is 1 full week of price moving up or down. For my people who are like, which broker are you on? It says crypto. So I'm not on Coinbase or crypto.com or anything like that. It's just regular crypto. Everybody got it. So if you wanted to follow along, that's what you can do. Okay. BTC/USD, 1 week crypto. And this is on tradingview.com. I'm trying to move it over here so y'all can see tradingview.com. Everybody got it. Okay. So let's look at the past bull market for Bitcoin. So that way we can kind of get an idea of what we mean by how can we identify the shift. Just technical analysis alone. Okay. This is one piece to the 3 things that we need to watch, okay, to help us to identify that the market is turning around and going into a bull market. All right, so this is the past one. We all went over this last week. We talked about how 2021, 2022, the market came down in 2022, and then it hit its floor, okay? This is a floor. It did not go any further. Back here in November of in November of 2022, okay? So Bitcoin on this chart, 1 week time frame, Bitcoin went down as low as $15,473.06. Everybody see that? Type yes in the chat if you see it. Sorry, y'all on YouTube, I can't see you, okay? Type yes in the chat if you see it. The low for 2022, okay, was $15,473.06. Type yes in the chat if you see it. One time. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Okay? Can y'all hear me on YouTube? I said on YouTube. On TikTok. Okay, cool. Gotcha. All right. So we now know this is our floor. For my people who were here last week, that means this is support. That's a technical term that you're going to hear the longer you invest and if you decide at some point that you want to trade. Okay? After my suggestion, after you have identified your strength and your weakness or weaknesses, strengths in the crypto space as an investor, you need to make sure that you're profitable. That's my suggestion though. But anyway, so we now know this is our floor. Okay? So Bitcoin price started to rise. We're over here. Follow my cursor. This is January 2023. We see this is a big impulsive move, right? Remember, this is 1 week of price moving to the upside. So I'm going to put the cursor down here at the bottom where it opened, right here. That was at $17,072.46 roughly, okay? It went from that 17,000 in 1 week to a high at that time of $21,128.26. So we went from 17K roughly to 21K. So that's up 4,000 in 1 week, roughly. Right? Tom, welcome in. Thank you for the follow too. I appreciate you. Okay. The following week, it went up a high of, it went up to $23,320.59 roughly. So now we went from 17K-ish 1 week ago to the second week. Now we're up to 23. So we're up 6,000 in 2 weeks. Everybody follow me so far? So the average person will be like, oh my gosh, it's a bull market. Right now, it's a bull market. Well, what happened? It moved to the side. Then it had this big old impulsive move again. It went up a little bit more, and then it dropped down. So we see that we had a high, because this price is higher than that 15K, right? Okay, cool. It broke down. It made a higher low right here, because this low is higher than that 15K, right or wrong? If I'm right, tell me I'm right in the chat. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong in the chat. This high right here, this low right here is higher than this 15K. Right or wrong in the chat? As a matter of fact, let me put this cursor here so you can see it. 19K is higher than 15K. Yes or no? 19K is higher than 15K. Yes or no? Where y'all at? Because y'all told me it's not a delay. Miss Regina, welcome in. Happy Friday. All right. So we got, okay, I got you. All right, so we have our high and we have our higher low. Hannah, what's going on? Welcome in. I didn't see you. Come in. All right, so then we see, thank you for that heart, me too. I appreciate you. So then we see price came up even higher. So this was our high back here. That was 25K. Okay. And then it went higher. And the highest it went during the week of 10 April 2023, it went up to 30K. So we know that that's a higher high, right? Hey, master, roll out. Roll out. Roll out. Roll out, because that ain't what we talking about. Get out of here. All right. So I don't know why is it when people talk about charts, they automatically think that folks are talking about trading. Like, as an investor, you shouldn't look at charts. That makes no sense to me. Hope you're having a really great week, Miss Regina. Okay, so we had our high. So then price pushed down. Everybody see that, right? This is a high. Price pushed down. So that means we have a higher low, because this low, where this white line is at, 24K, is higher than this low. Hold on, trying to get it there. 24K is higher than 19K. Right or wrong? Let me know in the chat. 24K is higher than 19K. Right or wrong in the chat? Yes or no? Eric, I see you. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Okay? So if we know that, now we have two highs and we have two higher lows now. So we actually have one higher high and we have two higher lows. Okay, but then what happens? It comes back and sits in the same area. Let me put a line right here, just real quick. Let me put a line right here. So now it comes and it sits here. It plays around for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. Look like, yep, that one touched it 5. This one almost touched it. So 5 straight weeks. It came to this 30K mark, but it couldn't close above it. Broke down. Same higher low. Same area. See that? Came to the same area. So that means we tested that. And then finally, it broke out. October 2023. So the person that said that we were in a bull market back here is not confirmed yet, because we just had one little high. And then we had a higher low. Okay, cool. Now we have a higher high and we have another higher low. Okay. But then you're sitting here from January 2023 to October. So you're talking about, dog, almost 10 months before Bitcoin finally broke out and it expanded, it exploded because it was consistent back to back green candles. Everybody got it. So now we know, as far as the technicals go, what we're looking for to tell us technically, okay, this looks like a bull market. Everybody got it? Yes or no in the chat? All right. So now we're going to go to where we are today. Okay. We're going to go to where we are today. Oh, my bad. Hold on. Let me do this. So that bull trap that I was talking about. So you know how people see that the price has been running up and then they're like, oh, it's going to keep going. I had a family member talk about they're going to buy Bitcoin back when it had got up to like 90K or something, somewhere in here. Bitcoin had got up to 90K. They had not bought any Bitcoin at all. And they waited until Bitcoin had got up to 90K in here somewhere and said, I'm about to start buying. Thank you, Hannah, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Miss Alma, for sharing the live. They waited until Bitcoin got in here and was like, I'm about to start buying Bitcoin. Dog, why? Why? This is, at this point, it was an all-time high because the last all-time high was 69K, almost 69K, right? Why you wait until we had an all-time high to say, I'm going to start buying Bitcoin? Tell me you don't know about how cryptocurrency works without telling me you don't know how cryptocurrency works. That was it. That was that moment. At that moment, I knew you don't know nothing about crypto, dog. But it's okay. I can help you, right? So we see that price broke down. It formed a deep higher low, though, and then it took off. So now people are like, oh, it's just going to keep going. It went up some more. Okay, cool. Push down. It did its final push to the upside. And the following week, what did it do? Gone. And then the next week, gone. It attempted to push up, but it could not regain these losses up here. And then it formed a lower high. And then it took a dive, nose dive. So from October 2025, when it hit that all-time high, you see it? Wait, my bad. Oh, there we go. I'm on October now. So the week of October 6th, it created that all-time high, and it took a nosedive, and it made a lower low back in November 2025. Okay? This is what I want y'all to pay attention to. So remember, lower low, November 2025. This was my area to see if Bitcoin does break and close above here and continue to go. So it break and retest and it continues to go. This would be our cue, like, oh, okay, the market cycle has shifted a bit if that happens before, it normally does. Well, look what happened here. It broke and closed above it, this green candle, right? It closed above it. But the following week, May 11th, that week, it opened above and it closed below. And it kept going. Everybody see that? So for my people who thought, oh, well, I'm going to start buying here. Why would you start buying when price is higher? You can buy while prices are down. But nonetheless, you started buying while prices are higher. Now you're pissed because Bitcoin took a nosedive. And it went all the way down to this high 57K. Hold on. Let me put my cursor here. High 57K. Okay? See that great box? Hey, guess what? You can go to Block City too. You can go to Block City. There you go. Have a good day. The day that you deserve. That's what you can do. All right. So, yeah, high 57K, right? So, I know. I already know that's what it is. So that tells us, right? This is telling us that we had a bull trap. So people are thinking that, oh, now we're going to start seeing higher highs and higher lows, but nah, it took a nosedive. Okay, thank you for that, Hannah. I appreciate you. Did this make sense to everybody? Do y'all feel a bit more comfortable when it comes to the technical side? Does this make more sense as to how you can identify a bull market using technicals? Okay, that's not the only thing we do. This is just part one. This is one of the 3 things we watch to help us know, or at least see, that the crypto market is moving into a bull market, and we may be shifting from that bear market. Not a guarantee. Okay. All right. Cool. So with that being said, y'all, let me move this back over here. My dog just knocking stuff over. Get up here and sit down, sir. Hey, I'm gonna make it 8 o'clock. Hey, so listen, for my people, if you have learned something so far tonight, as a matter of fact, not so far, if you have learned something tonight, let me know in the chat. What's something that you learned? Right? Did you enjoy yourself? Do you feel more confident about identifying? Yeah, y'all can see him on YouTube. He right here. Look up Diesel. Say cheese. Y'all can see him on YouTube. If you learned something, if you enjoyed yourself, if it made sense to you, let me know in the chat. What's something that you learned, right? Miss Alma said, yes, I love it. Aileen, my bad. Welcome in. Max, I see you. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Okay, I can see y'all on YouTube now. I'm no longer sharing my video. So sharing the screen. Orlando, welcome in. Happy Friday. So yeah, so that's the thing. Those 3 things we want to make sure that we are looking at. Technical is only one piece, okay? Technical is only one piece. All right. We need to look at the fundamentals, right? I love it. Thank you, V-Babes. Thank you so very much. I love it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Said, what does higher highs and higher lows mean? That just means that price is moving up and then there's a bit of a rebound. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Okay. All right. Yes, ma'am. The child has spoken. She said, hurry up. Not literally, but she asked nicely. So I gotta hurry up for the kid. Okay. So yeah, so the higher highs and higher lows are just telling us that the market is moving to the upside. Okay. So we're identifying a trend. We need to see consecutive higher highs and higher lows though, for it to confirm that yes, we are actually in a trend. Okay. Said right, the chart review was a light bulb moment. I love that. Let's go. Awesome, free bird. So yeah. So if y'all like that, if y'all want to continue to do those things, number one, like I said, for my people who have not done so yet, this is a perfect time for you to download that bear market and that bull market checklist. Okay. So you can click the link in my bio and get that for free, y'all. It's also in the description box on YouTube. If you already got it, and you received it in your inbox and you opened it, let me know in the chat. Because I know some of y'all that were here last week, y'all downloaded it. If you already downloaded that bear market and bull market checklist, let me know in the chat. Okay? If you haven't, this is the opportunity for you to get it. You'll be able to get both of them within the same email. Okay? So you don't have to look for 2 separate emails if you do it today. Okay? Said Miss Alma said chart review was great. I'm learning with my eyes open. Let's go. Come on. Eyes wide open, child. I love it. That's right. Charity said, yes, I did. And thank you. Yep. Hannah said, I downloaded last time. Okay, good. So you should have got the bull market checklist too. Okay? Because I sent that out on Tuesday. For the people who did it last week, you only originally received the bear market. And I told y'all I was going to update bull market checklist and then add that to it. So y'all should have got that in your email on Tuesday. If you say I don't have it, then please check your email for Tuesday. If you didn't open the email on Tuesday, it was resent to you on Wednesday this week. All right, cool. So, yes, the bull market checklist too. Bull market checklist ended up being sent to y'all on Tuesday via email, the email that you signed up with. Okay, so now you have both of them. Should have both of them. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna move forward because the little one said go, and I want to be out by 8:00. So I got 3 minutes. Hold me to it, y'all. Okay. So remember, when it comes to us being able to identify that the market is shifting, okay, we're able to identify the market is shifting. So red for us, I want to use that traffic light method. I like that, right? Red for us means that the evidence that we gather between technical, fundamental, and sentiment, right? It said 2 minutes. I got you. It remains weak. So at that point, I'm protecting my capital. I'm going to continue to observe. My antennas are up, but I'm protecting my capital. I'm not putting money into the market, and I'm going to continue to observe. If it is yellow, that means to us, price is improving, yeah, but the evidence is mixed. Everything is not in alignment that we talked about, from technical, fundamental, and also sentiment. Okay, I'm interested, but I'm not convinced. Got it? Good. Green means technical, fundamental, and sentiment evidence all aligned. Got it? So the conditions for us appear to be stronger, that we may be shifting to a bull market. This for us makes the distinction very clear that, okay, the market's shifting. Green does not mean go buy everything, okay? It just means that the evidence has strengthened. So, of course, our risk management is going to apply. All right. So your homework, thank you, say 1 minute. So your homework, okay, is I want you to look for one crypto rally from this week, if there is any, okay? So that could be any cryptocurrency that you find, okay? And I want you to predict what happens next. I want you to document technical, what did price do? Fundamental, what might be supporting the move? And sentiment, how are people reacting? Everybody got it. That's it, that's all, okay? And if the evidence supports that rally or not, then what type of information or evidence do you need? DJ, welcome in. Okay, pretty simple. So everything we talked about today, everybody should be good to go. All right, so last thing, so we can wrap this up, and that is, we already talked about the checklist for my people who have been in the crypto space, and you need a bit of help with being able to, you would wait until I'm this joker here. Anyway, so if you need a bit of help with understanding, you're very welcome, Contra Nova. If you need a bit of help with being able to identify how you can build your portfolio, there are a lot of cryptocurrencies out there. So some of us need help researching. Some of us need help understanding something called tokenomics. All of this stuff is broken down with the crypto portfolio bootcamp that's coming up September 9th, okay? So if you already have everything down, you've been investing in the space, this is your next step, okay? And that's only if that's the step you want to take. Got it? Good. The link for that is in my bio. It's also in the description box on YouTube, okay? Thank y'all so very much for the engagement. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the gives. Thank you for the likes, the taps, for the shares, reposts, all that good stuff, okay? I appreciate y'all. Okay, she said, I got to watch the replay. I got you. If you missed any part of this and you want to watch the replay, it's on Prosperity Calls on YouTube, okay? So we'll be back on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, okay? I'm going to leave y'all with my favorite quote, and that's from the legend. His name is Arthur Ashe, and he said to start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can.